going to read that to y'all. So it says, big picture, what it means overall. The test shown severe difficulty with swallowing, specifically in the throat phase of swallowing. This is called severe oropharyngeal dysphagia. That's the circled line at the bottom and its main conclusion. What test was done? X-ray of swallowing function study with video / CINE. This is also called a modified barium swallow study. Your child swallowed liquids of different thicknesses. X-ray video recorded how the swallow worked. They looked to see if anything went into the airway instead of the stomach. And so then it says key findings explained in normal language. Silent aspiration, that is important. Aspiration equals liquid going into the airway / lungs instead of the esophagus. Silent equals it happens without coughing or choking. So even though it may look like swallowing is okay, liquid is slipping into the airway without obvious warning signs. It happened with thin liquids and extremely thick liquids. That tells them the swallow mechanism is not protecting the airway well. So then it said, the person broke it down, it says, number 2, severely delayed initiation of swallow. This means the brain and throat are slow to trigger the swallow. Liquid sits too long in the throat, increasing the risk of going the wrong way. It improved a bit with tactical stimulation, which is touch cues, which is useful information for therapy. Then number 3 says pharyngeal residue. This means some material stays behind in the throat after swallowing, especially with thicker textures. That leftover material can later slip into the airway. And then it says what severe oropharyngeal dysphagia actually means. Breaking down the term. Oropharyngeal equals mouth and throat. Dysphagia equals difficulty swallowing. Severe equals significant enough to be a safety concern. So in plain terms, this is a serious swallowing coordination problem in the throat that makes swallowing unsafe without support or changes. Then it says what this does not mean. It does not automatically mean permanent. It does not mean surgery. It does not mean you did anything wrong. Many children with this diagnosis improve with speech swallow therapy, need specific textures or feeding strategies, and are closely monitored to protect their lungs. Why they say refer to speech pathologists? Because a speech and language pathologist specializes in swallowing. They will teach safer swallowing techniques recommended with textures that are safest and help strengthen and coordinate the swallow over time. In pediatric medicine, swallowing disorders in toddlers are often developmental or neurological. Many children improve significantly with time, therapy, and support. The fact that tactile cues help suggest the system can respond, it just needs to help learn consistency. I'm like, Lord, thank you for breaking that all down, y'all. But I'm telling y'all, this don't sound good.
It's not looking good for Chrisean Sr. All the allegations, the things that we have been fearing, have been kind of confirmed by her family at this point. And clearly, she siloed her family, and clearly, they've been struggling to convince her or help their